Good afternoon, 47. Your target is known as Alison Moretta, for the moment. Neither of us have time to run through her full list of aliases. A con artist par excellence, she will stop at nothing to climb the social ladder, as our late client can attest. He met an unfortunate end after his usefulness to Moretta was expended. Interestingly, he had already set up a dead man's switch that initiated the contract on her life once he failed to check in. He must have anticipated what was coming, albeit too late. Moretta is currently entertaining aspirations of founding an art gallery and has singled out her next mark among those attending the inauguration of the Burj. She's trying to acquire a few anchor pieces for her permanent collection using whatever means necessary, which doesn't bode well for their current owner. Good luck. Good afternoon, 47. Welcome to the Burj Al Ghazali. Your target is currently in the atrium with her mark, millionaire art collector Charles Ogilvy. Be aware that Moretta is extremely skilled at reading a situation. She's likely to notice anyone who seems out of place, and if she feels like something's amiss with her mark or her cover, she may flee the area. If anyone's fit for this challenge, Agent 47, it's you.
I will have to pad you down if you're coming this way, sir.
Welcome!
This is just standard procedure. Just a formality.
How lovely to see so many friendly and familiar
Thank you.
faces here today.
Thank you for attending.
And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectable Al Ghazali family.
Must have done the trick.
But
Looks so
with a
comfortable.
small
That is Alison Moretta. Be careful. She has an eye for faces.
of the great Al Ghazali legacy.
He was so nervous about this. I finally told him, Omar, you've given so many speeches. What could possibly go wrong?
That must have done the trick. He looks so comfortable.
I'll be mortified if he mentions me. Would you mind if we just went somewhere to continue our chat?
Of course. Let's go to the bar.
What do you think of all the gold?
A bit flashy?
Just a bit? I thought you meant the private bar, but I guess you might not have access? Well, never mind. I'm sure I can get you in with me, Mr. Ogilvy.
Really?
It's just up here.
Chuck's fine, by the way. Hearing Mr. Ogilvy is like having one
so.
foot in the grave.
Oh, that's absurd. Look at you. You'll bury us all. If Sheikh Al Ghazali asks for Allison, can you let him know I'm in the VIP bar?
Yeah, will do.
You're a peach. Just so you know, Chuck, I already have the necessary funding to open my gallery. I'm not after any handouts.
I'd never accuse you of that. You're clearly a genuine art lover. You knew so much about my collection.
It's a crime that Remy's not more widely celebrated.
Well, he's an artist's artist, as my mother said. I wish the rest of my family agreed. The set'll be broken up at auction as soon as I'm in the ground.
And in 20 years, people will be trying to reassemble it again.
You mentioned you were looking to acquire interesting collections.
Sure, but those paintings are your babies. I'd have to pay you well over market value to sleep at night, and my accountant wouldn't be happy about that.
No. But what you said earlier about legacies, some kind of dedication in a respectable new gallery seems achievable.
The Ogilvy collection.
I like the sound of that. I need to call my lawyer and change my will, of course.
It's bittersweet whenever cultural gain is attached to loss, but I'd be honored to be entrusted with your legacy. And John Remy's, obviously.
Death comes for everyone. No reason to shrink from it.
How true. Would you excuse me for a moment? I need to visit the powder room.
Take your time, Miss Moretta.
I can't believe I ran into you here. Mother's been trying to reach you since the will was settled.
Victoria! Oh, what a surprise. I'm sorry I've been so busy.
Did you know your number's disconnected? We've been worried. The investigators have been saying Uncle Lai's boat might have been sabotaged.
Well, he had a lot of secrets.
Yeah, but if he had enemies or debts, you might be in danger too.
Listen, I need to use the bathroom. Could you wait for me by that bar right there? I'll be quick.
Okay.
What's she doing here? I'm screwed if Ogilvy hears her use that name. Everything's fine. This is what Plan Bs are for. I'll just take him somewhere out of reach and we'll be golden. I've got this. Hey, Chuck. Would you like a tour of Omar's collection upstairs?
Of course. But I don't want you getting in trouble on my account.
Nonsense. I picked every piece out for him myself. I'm sure he'll be flattered to hear you were interested.
This place is a bit like Swiss cheese, isn't it?
Most places are, if you know where to look. I'm in a hurry, and I'd rather you didn't make me trouble the PA to get by.
Okay, whatever. Ooh, someone's all kitted up.
They gave you a key card.
Oh, Omar hands them out like candy. Wonder what happened there. I thought you might appreciate a less flashy route.
You really know your way around.
Oh, I could trace the blueprints from memory. Architecture's a pet interest of mine. It's why Omar and I get along so well.
Sir.
Moretta, Allison. I'm a little early.
I don't see anyone
sir.
listed under that name, ma'am.
Do you mind if I use the conference room while we resolve this? For discretion's sake.
I suppose that's fine, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
I'm so sorry about this. I don't know why anyone trusts digital schedules.
Give me good old-fashioned pen and paper any day.
Agreed. I'll just be outside. I need to make a call. It's Allie. I thought you were working reception today. And you didn't think to put my name into the system, at least? No, listen, I'm there now and it's very awkward. The key card worked, but honestly, I'm feeling stupid for falling for your act. You're really, what, a coat check boy? Uh-huh, sure. I guess we'll see. Still broken?
I'm sorry, but yeah.
I should have brought my parachute.
Hello,
It's
sir.
Moretta, but it might be under Moret. Allison Moret?
I'm sorry. I'm not seeing you here.
Ugh, give me a minute. Won't be much longer. Can I get you anything? Water?
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Let me know if you change your mind. So what, is this a game? Making people think you're important? That you can get them in places, making them feel like clowns when it doesn't pan out? I'm sorry, you put it on the wrong calendar? Oh, you put it on the caterer's calendar. That makes me feel much better, Andrew. Just fix it, okay?
It's a hell of a
Allison
uniform you
Moretta.
got there, guy.
2 L's, 2 T's. Do you see it?
Oh, yes. There you are. Going up, Miss Moretta.
Thank you. Looks like we're all good.
Finally. I'm surprised the Sheikh's staff are so unreliable.
They're busy today. I won't judge.
You're a good soul.
Oh, hardly. Omar's gonna leave quite a legacy behind.
Definitely. Even if this was the only tower he ever built.
More proof that spreading your legacy around isn't necessarily better than finding one perfect monument.
I suppose so.
There's no way to preserve the purity of an artist's vision once there's money being channeled into their work from some privately interested source. It can only ever adulterate the relationship between them and their output.
Even if you're dealing with some kind of state allowance for the arts, the same thing would be true.
You know how much I respect you, but that kind of mindset is so disappointing to me.
It's not like either of us are in a position to judge.
It's not that I think integrity suffers once money enters the picture. I think it changes the dynamic.
Van Gogh wouldn't have been anything without his brother's money. He would have just starved alone.
I'm not suggesting a revolution, but people should consider these things.
All right, Mara, calm down.
Objectively, the message starts to go off course once someone else's hand is in it.
Patronage is the lifeblood of the arts. That's never going to change.
A patron can withdraw their funding on a much more arbitrary basis than a public fund. That's all. I just think if society gave creators a longer leash and a wider net, then culturally, we'd be much richer for it.
More clout behind your work, more eyes on your work, more money for your work, more time for your work. Yeah, that's just math.
So your position is that we shouldn't spite someone for taking private money if that money facilitates the creation of more art? Because I think that's total BS.
Honestly, you're overthinking it.
I just feel like there should be a better way. We should take care of people better than that.
This from the guy who calls me pretentious for caring about the origins of my coffee.
This is exactly why the work of unknowns is so much purer than the work of commercially successful creators.
You're saying the Medicis were just polluting generations of talent that would have flourished more without them. You're out of your mind.
I'm not pretending to have all the answers, but people like Phillips shouldn't have to choose between having food or having integrity.
It's just art, man. Relax.
Some countries go out of their way to fund the arts, and you get some really unique results. Look at Canada. A lot of weird stuff comes out of Canada.
Well, hoping they come to take me to the guillotine, you'll still be able to speak a few kind words in my favor.
Here we are.
Spectacular. What was it here that you helped Sheikh Al-Ghazali purchase?
The paintings, the vases, the objets d'art. Most of them are in the next room.
Ah.
Downstairs, you mentioned calling your lawyer.
He's probably asleep. Time zones, you know. I'll call him about the paperwork tonight.
Perfect. Although obviously it's not urgent. You could outlive me. Anyway, I promised you a tour. Let's start over here. If you've got some time to kill, I wouldn't say no to a little help.
How about this one? She had a heart, how shall I say? Too soon made glad, too easily impressed. She liked whate'er she looked on, and her looks went everywhere.
You should get a job reading audiobooks. You've got a great voice for it.
How much of priceless life were spent with men that every virtue decks, and women models of their sex, society's true ornament, ere we dared wander, nights like this through wind and rain, and watch the Seine and feel the boulevard break again to warmth and light and bliss?
Oh, that one's always really spoken to me.
Here's spring come, and the night one makes up bands to roam the town and sing out carnival. And I've been 3 weeks shut within my mew, a painting for a great man, saints and saints and saints again.
How much do I need to pay you to just follow me around all day reading? The artist started working on this piece shortly after his brother died. You can really feel the grief in his forms.
Fascinating.
This one was the last piece Lupita Ortiz completed before she succumbed to her tuberculosis. Her work was so ahead of its time. Note the contrast between the negative and positive space. It represents the neglect of the government in his home country.
Ah, of course.
Check out the view.
Sometimes I think if humanity was supposed to be in the clouds, God would have given us wings.
You should have made the ground better then.
I'm sorry?
I'm teasing, Chuck. Come on. This one was done by a 7-year-old orangutan named Dora.
Ah, of course.
What?
Weird.
Target eliminated. I hope now our late client can rest in peace.
Where on earth is Allison? I wonder if she got stolen away. Maybe I can spot her.
Wow.
Hi there, sir.
Target eliminated. I hope now our late client can rest in peace.
Oh, crap. Shit. Someone is unconscious, I think. Yeah.
And a good day to you, sir.
They gave you a key card.
Oh, Omar hands them out like candy. Chuck! Something must have blown my cover. I need to get out of here before security gets involved.
Your target's been spooked, 47. She's heading for the exit.
Uh-huh.
So the sheep have some connections in fashion.
Gazelle, welcome.
Bad timing. One of the elevators has been repaired and the target's about to leave in it. Target eliminated. I hope now our late client can rest in peace.